We have with us Jeff Beckman, who is with the Salvation Army here in Omaha. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Great to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah, good to have you here. Like I said, at NAI NP Dodge, we had our bell ringing day last week. We had a blast doing it, did the whole day. It is the season. The red kettles are out there.
And we're excited about it. And NP Dodge Company, First National Bank of Omaha, FNBO, are helping us to underwrite some of our kettle activities this year. Meg and Nate Dodge are this year's campaign chairs, so we're off and running, and they're just doing a great job of leading this. What's exciting this year is they're adding a new kind of energy to the campaign, not only at the higher levels where we're really blessed to have, very nice major gifts from corporations, individuals, and foundations that we receive, but in that grassroots kettle ringing, they are pretty amazing this year under their leadership, and we have a couple of big events planned.
Tell us about the big event. Is it December 3rd?
Yeah, it's a couple of weeks away on a Friday, December 3rd. And on that day, we're going to have what we're calling our best kettle day ever here in Omaha. And we have to exceed about $71,000 at 130 kettle sites throughout the community. And they are offering, hang on, a $50,000 challenge match on December 3rd, which is amazing. We've never had that. It's those two entities, FNBO, NP Dodge Company, and then we have a board member who's also contributed towards that. So on that day, there's a lot of incentive to get out, and we need to get out because last year during COVID, we were close to $200,000 of a $600,000 kettle goal. That's the red kettle goal, not the overall campaign goal. We were short that much last year. So with Nate and Meg and these companies getting behind us, we think that we'll be able to make up some of that ground this year.
So is this open to the public? There's an event at 8701 Dodge on December 3rd.
You can stop by all day, and we'll be posting those hours probably within the next week or so. But you could stop by there anytime between early morning, and we'll announce the hours till about 6 o'clock. Drop off nickels, dimes, quarters, any amount. You can drop off your major gifts there. Some of our board members will be doing that, making their annual commitments, or we'll be at 130 different kettle sites. It's also Realtor Ring Day that day.
Realtor Ring Day. That sounds cool.
It is, and we're calling it Realtor Banker Ring Day because, of course, we've added FNBO this year. And as you gentlemen know, on Realtor Ring Day, we have an amazing turnout of real estate agents from all across the community that covered kettles for us from, again, morning till evening usually.
So this would be a hot spot. You got the tree right across the street, right at 90th and Dodge.
Yeah, because when you're at NP Dodge headquarters, you have a clear shot at that beautiful tree of lights tree.
It's all coming together. And last Friday night, we had a wonderful event hosted by American National Bank up the hill where the tree is at 90th and Dodge. And then Meg and Nate hosted another reception down the hill, as we say, in the comfort inside where some of our people could watch it streamed down the street on big screens, and we had a really good time there as well. So it's a amazing year this year under their leadership.
So we're talking with Jeff Beckman from Salvation Army here in Omaha. And Jeff, what percentage of the Salvation Army's annual budget comes from the Tree of Lights or the Red Kettle campaigns?
Our budget is, I'll give you round numbers, roughly an operating budget of $20 million. We raise approximately $6 million in private funds every year here in Omaha, and the goal is $3.4 million. So you're the mathematicians. That's roughly half of our money comes in through the Tree of Lights campaign. And one of the things, even when I say we're raising money, I always like to clarify, it's not a thermometer, at 90th or 87th and Dodge that's important. Sometimes organizations do that, and they show how much money you need to raise. Our budget is based exclusively on the need for our programs and services. And we have close to $17 million worth of programs in Omaha that range from food and housing, behavioral health programs, youth development, anti-human traffic, seniors. We have elderly, seniors. We call it older adult services. I'm probably getting close to that now.
The older we get, the more we do. The more we don't like that elderly word.
We do, and we've got multiple sites across the community. We have 37th and Cumming is our social services location. We have the Kroc Center in South Omaha. We have the North Core Community Center at 24th and Pratt. We're active on the Lake and campus in Council Bluffs. And by the way, we need to mention for your friends in Fremont, we're going to have that $50,000 challenge match going in Fremont at those kettle sites also on December 3rd.
Okay, so if someone wants to get involved, show up at NP Dodge, corporate headquarters, 8701 Dodge on December 3rd. And of course, every time you walk by one of those kettles, even if you can only put a little bit in, you're doing something special.
Absolutely. We actually have somebody kind of piloting a project this year, a couple of good friends of the Salvation Army. They're going to set up at the Peony Park Hy-Vee at 10 a.m. this Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And their families are offering a really nice challenge match a challenge match at this one kettle site. And from 10 till noon, they're going to be there and encouraging their friends to come by. So that demonstrates that you can be creative in your approach. You said your company was out recently ringing. We find that people who set up next to our iconic red kettles, and they are iconic. They've been in movies and whatever for many, many years. It symbolizes the Christmas season. But we find if they get creative, if you have a cute child, cute grandchild in my case.
Or not so cute, just bring them out.
Well, they're all cute if they're your grandchildren, right? Or your kids or whatever.
If they're yours, yeah.
Some people even bring pets. So it's always
I like
exciting.
the ones who sing. Now, we at NAI NP Dodge on Wednesday at the Hy-Vee at 132nd and Dodge chose not to sing, but that probably would have been
helped.
Disincentive. But if you have a good voice.
I think that would be a good challenge. We won't sing if you give us enough money.
I love the grassroots nature of it, Jeff, and people ought to bring change. Is it hard because people don't carry change as much as they used to, and cash and dollar bills?
Great question, Trenton. We actually have a QR code now that's on all of our signs all over the community. And I will, PayPal, Venmo, various means. You go by, you scan it, boom, it'll give you the options to donate right on the spot. But yes, people don't carry the change that they used to. People don't shop at the rates that they used to. Although I'll tell you, the retail the retail stores that have kettles in front of them here in Omaha have great traffic. It's just that overall we're seeing lesser traffic at most of our retail sites. So we rely upon promotions like this one at Peony Park, the promotion like the Dodges are offering, and the Lawrence family also, I should mention, has been very much behind this at 87th and Dodge on December 3rd.
And Trenton, for high rollers like you that don't have a lot of change, there's nothing that says you can't put a 50 or 100 in there too.
That's true.
You can put checks in there or whatever, but we have had to be a little more creative. And when I mentioned that we have a $3.4 million campaign goal, and about $550,000 to $600,000 of that is from kettles, so that's roughly 15-20% of our revenue comes into those kettles. And the really cool thing about kettles is every nickel, dime, quarter dollar goes directly. I mean, it is in the kettle, and it's shipped to our core sites. It's counted, it's deposited, and it stays there and goes into their program.
And it stays local, right?
It stays local, yes.
All right. Well, Jeff, we appreciate you joining us. Thank you to you and your colleagues. Our community wouldn't be what it is without the Salvation Army. So blessings to you and continued success.
Thank you, and thanks again for the invitation to come on here and talk about something that's pretty special this time of the year for the Salvation Army.
Truly our pleasure.
Thanks, Jeff.
Jeff Beckman from the Salvation Army.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.